Alright, it's the morning of day 8. Amazon arrived yesterday with some bits that might allow me to get on with stuff. That's right, Amazon have delivered me 25 foot of brown paper. Perfect, just what we need. Right, so what have we got? Drop the camera. Ooh. No, I got cables. So we've got a couple of USB charging ports that we are going to fit in random places to allow for charging phones, cameras, etc. So I've got 2 of those somewhere, should have. One of those, I think it's 4.5mm, 12-volt thingy. That's going to be used for powering the Celestron mounts. These should be 12-volt accessory sockets. There's 2 of those to go in. Battery cut-out switch, so I can disconnect the battery. Don't know why I got more of those. There's 4 of those to go in there. Another USB thing. Another one of those to power the mount. A couple of extensions for mounting. It's for the subwoofer box because my one's broken. I've got a little electric heater because it's going to get cold in here, I'm sure, at some point. And we have a 3000 watt inverter. Which we use to power all this gubbins. Oh, it's a big bastard. Comes with a nice set of power and earth leads, not very long. Oh, it's stuck up to the bottom of the box. Alright, so a 3000 watt inverter. That's rather large. We'll find space for it, and then you get these to go with it as well. So some fuses and me screwy doobie bits that go on there. So this is always fun to try and wire up. I'm still waiting for some battery terminals to turn up, so that could hamper progress. So I'm just working out where I'm going to be putting stuff, and I've come to realise that I was too impatient. I shouldn't have carpeted everything until I'd finished installing stuff. So we'll have to make do and mend. Anyway, so I'm thinking switch panel will go here, along with the battery switch, and also a 12 volt accessory socket. This panel has already got 2 USBs and a 12 volt accessory socket on it. So that's that part there. So you can see the voltage as you come in. The inverter is going to live down here. I'm going to have a USB socket. It's very dark, sorry. USB socket and 12 volt accessory socket to go over in that corner there. When I built the panel for that. And then still need to put the door there. At the end here, I'll stack them up in a row. 2 12 volt sockets and a USB. Because that way, either no matter which way of the car is facing or van, I can power the scopes or whatever. Something else that I bought a few weeks ago actually is didn't buy it for the van, we didn't have a van then, but a USB wall socket as well. So since I have an inverter and I need to plug stuff in, I'll mount that to one of this panel here, down that end further maybe, and then I'm going to box in the back here so it's all nice and safe, so I don't blow myself up. And then the cooler, I'm gonna probably just mount randomly in here so it's accessible. I'll probably strap it down or velcro it down, something like that. So now we've got to try and get the battery cable from the engine bay all the way to over here to the battery, to the split charger. So I'll mount the split charger, relay and everything in there. That will then go to the inverter. The inverter will then go to power. Alright, also got some bits on the engine to do today as well. So I've got a fuel filter, oil filter and an air filter to go in. So while I'm working in that area, I may as well do those. I haven't got any oil because Euro Car Parts didn't have any oil, which is weird. So I'll have to shoot out later today and get that. I'm also getting a coolant temp sensor from Euro Car Parts because that needs to play up a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is remove this air box to see if I can find a grommet or something behind all this gubbins to try and get the cable through. Right, well I've got the battery cable through to the car or van. The only place that I can get it to go is up through the wing and down through a hole here, which comes out behind the dash up there. But other than that, there is no other grommet that I can find to get through to from the bulkhead into the cab. It's a bitch. So you have to stick something up there. I use a wire coat hanger, pulled out this grommet, made a hole in it, fed it all through, and eventually I found it. Okay, so we've got the power cable going down there into the fuse box, which I've cunningly bolted to the air filter housing, and then that will tuck up onto there. So I'm not going to connect it now because it's bare at the other end probably. And then the cable cuts around there and tucks up in there. I'll get some conduit on that as well in a bit. So we've got the split charger wired in to the second battery. We've also wired in the inverter, which does power a heater. It's 3000 watts. So next I've got to install this and start installing all of the bloody USB sockets and 12 volt sockets, which will be fun. Wired up, we know that because we have a fan going, which is plugged into the inverter. Cabling needs a bit of tidying up down there. I think this leisure battery's knackered. It was free at the end of the day because we're drawing more current than we need to. Here's a 3000 watt inverter, I suppose. So that's what we've done so far. Forgot to mention that all of these are individually wired. So we've got 12 volt accessory socket there, 12 volt accessory socket there, 2 USBs here, and we've also got 2 USBs there, and then this switch kills the battery. Which I need to screw in. I think I might retrim this panel because when I drilled it, I just drilled straight through the carpet. I can even turn the voltmeter off if I want to. So the next job will be to cut a hole for this, wire that to this to plug into that, and I'm going to put it down that end. And we still haven't wired in any amps or anything yet.